Hey, how's it going there? Your old pal Jim, Super Picker Flippin' Duo. Ashley's with me. We're heading up to Wilmington today. We're running low on stuff to do, listing and prepping and all of that. So we got to go get some more inventory, fill up our game wall and our listing bins to get stuff listed. So we're going to head to Wilmington, check out those thrifts for this week, hit the Goodwill outlets, and hopefully come back with a car full of stuff. That'd be nice.
Hmm.
We shall see. Yeah, we're going to get into a new listing strategy that we're trying out. Hopefully that works out for us to be more consistent. And we'll go over some other things that Flipwise is doing, the program that we use for promoted listings on eBay as well. And but we're going to start at our first Goodwill. So let's see what we find. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, really?
What? All right. Shipping, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. You know what going on? All right, first Goodwill was not bad actually.
Hmm.
It's pretty good.
When they got games for $2 and $3, like
Right. Yeah. I mean, you can't really lose.
right. I mean, some games like that Clue Detective, the box is rough, but for $2, I'll pick
Right.
it up just for the pieces.
Right. Yeah. Do we have another one of
I
those?
don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But even if we discount the game a couple dollars because of the box condition, we're still fine.
But even if it's just for pieces,
Right. Yeah.
like $2,
Yeah.
sure.
Because you can't buy replacements for $2.
No.
So,
Right.
Good deal. Um, Also bought a pair of Sperry's, which I don't usually pick up, but these boat shoes were Mako collection. And anytime you see a brand and then like a certain, like if it's just the brand, it might not be that great. But if it's the brand and then like a special whatever, like this is Mako collection. Cole Haan has like 0 grand. Ralph Lauren has a ton of different ones. Like those are worth looking up. So um, these boat shoes do a little bit better, and they're heavier than just the regular Sperry's, so should do okay on those.
I'm excited about the trifle bowl.
Yeah.
Anytime I see something like that, the Pampered Chef trifle, like then I immediately am scouring the store for Pampered Chef.
Right.
Because if someone's willing to donate their a trifle bowl,
right.
What else did they donate?
Right. Trifle bowl is a very highly desired Pampered Chef piece. Goes for pretty decent money. So picked it up for $5. Should get probably 45 for it. And just games.
Yeah.
I was shooting video and had to stop there because lady decided to bend over and just show me everything. So yeah.
Really?
Didn't want to get that on the YouTube. Suddenly
Not
becomes an
that kinda
adult
channel.
video. Yeah. So I decided to just cut it there, and yeah. So had to turn my cart around because yeah, she just would not move. So interesting stop, to say the least. So
what was that one lady that walked by, and I don't know if she was irritated with us because I couldn't hear what she said as she walked by me.
She was snotty. Yes.
Right. But like we're standing there looking at games.
We're looking at games. We're scanning. We're deciding whether we're going to buy or not. Our cart is full, so we're obviously not just browsing. Like,
right.
You know, we're shopping, and this lady, like with an empty cart. Oh, that's weird. Like comes up by us and like wants to get by us, and it's like a half aisle. It's not even like a full,
right.
You know, and she just goes, "Excuse me," as she walks by, and it's like, lady, turn your fucking cart around.
Right, go down a different aisle.
Just turn around, take 3 steps, and go down a different aisle if you want to get
right,
like if you're feeling inconvenienced.
We're looking at product. It's not like we're sitting there having a conversation, not shopping. Like we're shopping.
Not only that, like you could just say excuse me in a normal tone and we'll move.
Right.
Like, we're not purposely blocking the aisle. We're just standing there looking at product on a shelf like shoppers do. But, you know.
I didn't hear what she said. I have that benefit of I can't hear, so I just kind of am like whatever. Right. Yeah. But I could just tell by like her little go down a different, like you said, it's a half aisle anyway.
Right.
So it's not like
it's 5 paces from one end to the other. It's 2. It's like 6 feet.
Right.
Yeah. Like just
it's a thrift store. Relax.
Right. So yeah. Anyway. We're going to the
interesting stuff, like you said.
Yeah. We're going to the University of Delaware store, the one that's right outside campus. So
this one will be forever known as the one where we found the Flintstones cookie jar.
Right. This is the cookie jar store.
This will be the cookie jar store.
And
that helicopter's coming in low. Where the hell would a helicopter land over here?
I don't know. I guess in this field. I don't know what kind of helicopter it is.
That's training or something?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Helicopter landing. You don't see that every day.
Oh, there's lots of wires around.
Right.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what's in this thrift store. After this, we'll get into our listing strategy, what we're doing now. Started this week, so it's brand new to us. And then we'll get to another thrift. We were going to go to the bins, but the bins are going to change over in about 15 minutes. So no sense in going there now and then waiting 45 minutes for them to do the changeover. So we'll hit that before we leave the area. And yeah, good start to the day. Nice full cart.
Yeah,
so
not too bad.
Let's keep it going. Look it up. I don't think so. Maybe. Are you getting it? Prices sometimes can be ridiculous. Then again, we found a $4 cookie jar. $6.25 on this one. I'll have to look it up. So I'll fill out my cart to consider. All right. That Goodwill was not as good. That Goodwill used to be pretty good. Now, like, you got to catch them making mistakes. You can tell by their board games, which I did not film, but like they have like they weren't checking prices and everything was just $2 or $3. Then they started checking prices and now everything is 5 or 7. Like there's it just yeah, it sucks now. So and it's just store managers just price things differently per store. So we'll continue to stop in there because we will find some stuff, but yeah, it's just not going to be a great store until store manager changes, which store managers change all the time. So it could be 2 weeks, it could be 2 years. Who knows? So,
well, and when the shelves start getting too full,
maybe they'll
realize you can't charge $7 for a used board game.
Right. Oh.
Anyway,
I did put back quite a bit of stuff. That coffee maker I kind of fixated on. Cool vintage look, super, super clean, but it's a Proctor Silex, which is not a great brand. Even vintage, not a great brand. None listed, none sold in the last 3 months. So no real information to go by. If it was $6, I would have taken a chance, but they had it priced at $12.50, so I'm not gonna. Right. With zero information, $12.50 is a little too steep to roll the dice on. So we're not doing it.
That $12.50 could be better spent on something else.
Right. Like I can make informed decisions.
Right.
And buy better, buy smarter. With my $12.50. So going to another Goodwill. This Goodwill's been better for us recently. So looking for a better result here.
Last time we came out was a huge stack of games.
Right.
So I really don't know how it's gonna go. There's no way they restocked.
Don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
Never know.
We'll see.
Never know. Anyway, let's go over our listing strategy that we started this week. It's nothing groundbreaking. All we're doing is we're scheduling listings. So we're taking however many pictures, right? We're not counting how many items we're picturing. We're just picturing however many we can for that day. It's basically until our back and feet hurt and we want to stop. Our workshop floor is terrible. We need a new building, but we could probably push the walls and the roof out a few years. The floor needs to be redone like really, really soon. It's wobbly, wonky, not even, spongy.
Very soft in some places.
Yeah. So we need a new floor. So standing on that, even with padding down in some spots where we typically stand, padding doesn't help. Well, it
padding
helps
does
little.
help. Yeah. It just doesn't.
Right. After a while, like my back kills me, and I've got spinal stenosis, so it, I don't stand for very long periods of time without pain anyway. But without a stable floor, it's even worse. So I'm good out there for about 3 hours before my back really hurts. And I've got my drum chair out there that I can sit on for a while if I need to, stuff like that. So, so we're going to just prep and picture as many items as we can. When I list 10 for today, and then we do 10 for tomorrow, 10 for the next day. So our first 30 are spread out. And then if we take more than 30, then we go back to the current day. and stock up on those. And these are non-games. Games are always going to get listed the same day because that stuff just sells through. We sell games fast, so we want to get that listed as soon as we can. So, but all the hard goods stuff that we sell, we'll kind of spread those out over the current day plus the next 2 days. And we do that because we want to get more consistency in our listing days. Because this past weekend, and we've known this in the past, but with taking the 2 days off of listing, even though we didn't take 2 days off, but we didn't focus on listing, we focused on workshop organization and getting the shelving in and all that. Our Sunday sales were like less than $50, I think.
I don't think it was that bad.
It dropped. It dropped.
It was slow.
Really,
but
really
I don't
low.
think it
Right.
was that
It was bad. Much lower than we had experienced in at least 6 months. But that's because we had no activity on the account over the previous 2 days. We didn't ship, we didn't list, we did nothing. So by spreading the listings out, I'm doing the same amount of work that day, but we're just
sprinkling it,
making the listing more consistent by guaranteeing 10 listings per day for us. So that's our strategy there. And those days that we list, even though we have 10 listings going through, we're still going to list our 10 for that day. So we'll have 20 that day, and then we'll do 10. So it'll compound, and we'll see how that goes. That I'm thinking should work. Should do pretty well for us. Should help us out, particularly with the staying consistent. And I think the more listing days we have in a row, we can really kind of ramp up with the already having 10 on the books and then adding 10 to that. And then if we have 10 in that, what was the third day now is the second day, we're adding 10 to that.
And we just keep building.
And then we add 10 to that, the third, and then we have 30 that day, 20, 10, and so, yeah. So that's hopefully the cycle that we get into. So plus the games on top of all of that is the goal. So, yeah, that's our listing strategy. Hopefully that does well for us. Hopefully I can keep track of it too. Not that it's a lot to keep track of, it's just a new process that I have to get used to. So we'll do that. And it allows us to take time off. Like last week when we went out sourcing, we did not list that day. So that was a 0 list day for us. And one day you can get away with, right? So it's not a big deal. But if you don't have to, like if you can schedule it and prepare, like why not? Why not just do that? Just take 10 listings that you would have listed the previous day and push them out a day and give yourself activity for the day that you're not going to have anything. So, because if tomorrow something happens where I can't list, or she can't, whatever the case is, we have to run out somewhere because of something happens, whatever the reason is. That's the reason why we do this, is because we want that flexibility to not have to do this. But we also need to prepare for the times that we can't do this. So that's what we hadn't been doing, is preparing for when we either want to take time off or need to take time off or don't expect to have to take time off. So that's what we're fixing now, hopefully. So and then when we go to like take vacations and stuff, we can even push those listings out further, sprinkle them over the next week, 10 a day, for a week.
That's a different conversation.
Well, that's much more planning. But
well, and I think most people, when they go on vacation, put their store on vacation mode.
Well, yeah, most people shut their store down. We do not do that.
But that's a whole nother.
Right.
We can get into that another time.
Yeah, we actually put our store on a bigger sale, and we push out
our handling time.
Our handling time. So,
but again,
what is that thing?
Huh?
Anyway, all right. There's a weird blow up character out on the side of the road. Anyway, we're coming up to the next Goodwill. We're gonna run in, see what they have, and then after this, we're gonna stop at the Value Village and stare at the stuff they have on the shelf. I hate that stuff.
It's not that bad.
It's bad. I hate that stuff. And then it's bins time. That we're actually probably gonna have enough time to get to Middletown and Smyrna and do the whole thing. All right. Let me come to a complete and safe stop. Goodwill time. That's ridiculous. What do you need it for? Yeah, but there's no lid. Oh, I don't know. I'll squeeze as much as I can. Push through. Just barely.
Your shelves are pretty bare.
Yeah.
Got the new stuff out?
I think they put stuff out all day long. I wonder if somebody called out or something.
I wonder what?
Somebody like called out sick or something.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah. right, so Goodwill is a good stop. Picked up some more games, which was, the point of today, the point of every thrift outing. Games first, everything else is extra. We got some good stuff out otherwise. I picked up a vintage Uniden phone system, like cordless phones, new in the box, open box, but everything was still wrapped up in the original plastic, so that's nice. Those can be either really good or okay. $5. Should get at least $30 for that. Yeah, it's okay. Went to Value Village. I didn't even record in there because we walked out of there with 3 things. And it was right at the very end. Like, we went through the whole store. I flipped through shirts. And their shirt prices are better than Goodwill, but they're different prices based on the brands. And like Calvin Klein is like $8, but like the Walmart brand George is $3. So, if you need a shirt, go to Value Village. If you want to sell a shirt, don't bother. Calvin Klein was about the best brand I saw, and not a resellable shirt for us. Like, if that's all you do, then you probably pick up a shirt like that, but not for us. Hey, there's a Marshalls there. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so now we're going to the bins. And then we'll probably try to get to Middletown Goodwill.
I feel like it hasn't been too long since we've been there, though.
No, just, the last time we came up this way.
I think we made a special trip up there, not going up here. One day, we were doing locals, and we went up to Middletown, didn't we?
I don't think.
It's freezing cold. Or we started at Middletown and came up. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
it was really cold last time.
Yeah, not so cold today.
It's okay.
Yeah. So, let's talk about promoted listings. Watched Justin Resells is a very good channel for eBay sellers. He's a creator of Flipwise, and I believe he does all the coding and everything as well. So, I had said before that I am not going to change my promoted anything to do with that, but what he's done to Flipwise, and I already subscribed, so I might as well look into that. He set the ability to, if you use their relist service, which is part of the subscription, you can set your promoted listings to start on a relist. So you cannot promote your listings for 30 days and then start on that 30th day. So I might play around with promoted listings for the next couple of weeks, see how stuff sells not on promoted listings, and see if it's something that might be entertainable to do with what we sell, because we do sell in a lot of high what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. We sell a lot of stuff on promoted listings.
Right, but we sell
where you were going?
No, high competition.
Oh, okay.
Categories. So that's why I really don't think we've got to promote anyway to get visible. So to get visibility. So we may try, see how things go. If we don't promote, just certain things, not the whole store, but And then I did reach out to him this morning asking if there was a way to build into it to start, like instead of starting at 30 days, give us the option to start at 14 or 30. And he says that that is possible and it's something that they would be willing to entertain. So that may or may not happen. So, but I put that idea in his head. Let's see what comes of that. So, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we promote our listings at 5%. So if we can save 5% on anything we sell within a month, that would be good. But how much of the stuff we sell within a month, which is a lot, is because we're promoting the listings, so we've got to figure that out. So that's going to take some trial and error, some time to figure that stuff out. So yeah, so that's all right. So that's all that is. That's yeah,
something else we'll be playing around with.
Yeah. So, and we got to be careful because this is our income, so I can't mess around too much. So yeah. So, all right, let's get to the bins. Go punch some people in the face. And, but we got to eat first. We'll eat, we'll get to the bins, throw some punches, and get on with our day.
Yeah.
All right. Find the board games. Sloth Push.
You would normally have it.
Maybe.
I don't know whether or not to put in the effort.
I don't think it's worth it now. There's like nobody here. It's nice. I'm gonna come in the afternoon from then on. Seems like all the full-timers check out after 3. So, yeah, we don't mind coming later in the day. And that's just fine to not deal with crowds and people trying to run you over and all that. Cubby hat, but Ashley's a big Snoopy nut, so. Crocs. Nope. I worked it up. Brand is usually nothing but Analon. Polycon. Christmas tree. No. Boot. Nope. Mark Fisher. Stuffing. Chef-in. Nope. You get the idea with the bins. That's what's going on. Here we go. Alright, so that was actually peaceful compared to like the mornings.
Right, that was not crazy. It was not busy. Nobody was in a rush. Nobody was. I think we were the most obnoxious people in there.
Right. Because we blew through it. We were just like,
throwing shit.
Yeah. Because we're not there browsing. Like, we're just trying to find profitable stuff. And we found some stuff. She found some personal holiday stuff. You got a saucepan pot.
It's probably like a 2-quart.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can clean that bottom, which
Right.
I should be able to. I just did with the other one, so
Yeah.
I think I'll be okay.
We got a couple of games. 4 games.
Oddly.
Right.
Because I don't think we found any of those games in any of the thrift stores, but we found them in the bins.
Right. Well, we found the Beyond Balderdash in one thrift store, but they
That's
wanted
right.
$5.
They wanted $5 for it.
So
That's not worth it.
No. And yeah, so what a couple other things. The Jansport backpack, another Adidas bag, a couple other things. You'll see it at the end. Here, we're gonna stop at. You want to stop at Middletown? Or you just want to head home?
That's up to you. I don't mind stopping in Middletown.
Maybe we'll stop.
I mean, it's early enough.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get home and get the stuff. Do you want to do more listing today? I'm kind of tired. I'm fine stopping in Middletown, just seeing what they have.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
To me, Smyrna's the one that's like, I can skip it.
Right. Because they price their stuff so high, it just doesn't move. So.
And yeah, they've always got like the same stuff in there.
Yeah. So we'll stop in Middletown.
There's a Ross over
there. Yeah. And then we'll call it a day. We'll do our little end of the video haul. Show you all the stuff we got. We got a head out of the bins, which is light, so it's basically free. We got a free head.
I wouldn't say free, but it definitely is light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good. That kind of thing is good for like picturing hats. Got a couple of wigs that I had no idea what I was gonna do to picture them. Now I got a head.
We used to have a head.
Right.
But when we moved, we got rid of it thinking we wouldn't really use it.
Right. Because we were so big in Amazon.
Amazon.
We're not gonna sell on eBay anymore. Not that kind of stuff. Here we are. So don't throw out your heads. That's the moral there.
I'm reluctant to get rid of anything, but
right. So all right. It's coming up on rush hour. So it might take us a few minutes to get to the Middletown. Goodwill. The rush hour is not going to be bad up here, but Middletown is probably going to be stupid.
Will be, won't it?
Traffic in Middletown sucks. Middletown is the town that everybody's moving to. It's where it's like crazy population growth.
To get anywhere, you have to cut through their downtown, and their downtown is historic, and it's single lane.
Right.
And because it's historic, they're never going to be able to widen it.
Right.
And to get from one side to the other side, you have to go through downtown.
Right.
Stupid
right.
setup.
It's
what it
very.
Is. Yeah.
It's it's going to take some time. It is going to take some time for us to get there, but we will get there, and that's coming up next. So this is another store that raised their prices quite a bit, so we're not buying a whole lot. That's all we got so far. And that's really, it's kind of ridiculous. Ashley found a couple of guitars I'm going to look at. And yeah, of course, those are not the ones that are worth it. Yeah. They don't come apart, so it's difficult to ship. So we're going to skip these. And they have a lot of toys up top all around it. They've got like baseball bats and stuff, which I used to sell, but I don't like shipping them, so I don't bother anymore. There's money in there, but there's a penguin, but they want $5 for it. And like $5 for this is not great, because first of all, it's sticky. Ew. They want $5 for it. Yeah. She found a Gujitsu that's it's an old one. But yeah. Yeah. Sort of sold. Let's see. There's one listed for 40. One sold for 30, 30, 35.
It's December though.
Right.
Brand new.
Yeah. We'll do that for $5. But yeah, there's not a whole lot here worth putting in the cart, because they just, and it's just what the management decides to do. Management basically says that the clientele around here is willing to pay up for stuff, so they're gonna charge more for stuff. Basically, what it boils down to. $5 for a Yahtzee Disney princess. I'm not gonna do it. Here's a Fisher Price thing. $3 for that. Either there's no batteries or it doesn't work. This looks and feels newer. I'll look it up, but it's probably going back. So let's take a look. Again, some of these others. There's Proud Family Figurines. Failed Disney Channel show that nobody really cared about. $7. I really don't see it, but maybe? I don't know. I'm not gonna put it in a cart, really, not for $7. I don't know what that is. My eyesight sucks. I can't see. Can't read small print. Even with my glasses. Not seeing anything else. So let's go get Ashley and go home. I think that's the best play here. It's a shame. Alright, let's go home. Alright, it's dark. We're gonna go home.
Because somebody's cranky.
I'm a bit cranky.
I know, normally I'm cranky.
I hit a wall. I'm just done.
I had a wall at like 1. But...
Right. Yeah. We're done. We've had a full day. The back of the car is we've got stuff. We've got stuff to keep us busy. At least for a couple days. So so we're gonna go home. This store was a disappointment for sure. And again, you can see where they had games out $2 to $3, then managers said, let's raise the prices. And stupid shit games that should be $2 or $5 now. So.
But you see, the last time we were here, they only had 1 game section. Now they have like 3.
Right. So nobody's buying them. Nobody's buying them. So we'll see if the manager catches on and says, oh, maybe we made a mistake here. Because Candyland won't sell for $5 like what they have in there. Like you can buy them for $6 in Walmart. So why would you come to a thrift store and buy a taped shut Candyland that you can't tell if it's complete to save $1 over Walmart's prices? It doesn't make sense. Like thrift store, like what these guys have to understand is it's not about maximizing your sale on every single item. It's about quantity, pushing out as much as you can. Because we picked up 4 games in the bins that had Goodwill stickers on them. They probably sat in a Goodwill on a shelf for so long that they just sent them to the outlets, and because they couldn't sell it, so they just had to chuck it. What's the point there? Just price it for $3, get it gone so you can get another one on the shelf. That's what it's about. It's not about pricing it at $5 and letting it sit there for 6 months and then sending it to the outlets. That's not what your job is.
You done? You ready to go home?
Yeah, I'm ready to go home.
Okay.
I want a cookie.
Do we have any cookies?
Well, we're going to stop at Wawa and get a cookie.
Stopping at Wawa, you better get a brownie.
All right. All right. We're going home. We'll do the haul video in the morning. Tack it on the end of this, and we're done. We're done for now. So.
Someone's cranky.
Yeah. All right. Let's go home.
Yes.
All right. So we're ready to haul. It's actually not as much as I thought. It's just a fair amount of games. Not as much as like when we go out of state haul, but a fair amount. So we'll get through that stack. We've already got those added up. We got $904 in potential value. And again, perfect world situation. If all of the games are complete, which they never are, right? So this is just perfect, 100% complete. This is maximum value stuff. This is not what's going to happen, but maximum value, perfect world situation. We're looking at $904 in potential value in games. Let's see what we got, and then we'll set up the rest of our haul, which is not a whole lot. But there's some pretty decent stuff in there. So let's take a look at our games. All right, so here's the stack. Let me zoom out a bit. All right, so here's the stack. We got a bunch of these Monopoly Ultimate Banking. 1, 2, and then 3 here. Zurika, a Guess Who down here. I stacked this stack in case you couldn't tell. Guess Who, Mousetrap. Game of Life Twists and Turns. That's a good one. That's an above average Game of Life. 90s Guess Who. 2005 Candyland.
That's not Clue, not Guess Who.
Oh,
Clue.
Clue. Yeah, not Guess Who. Guess Who is down here. Clue is up here. Beyond Balderdash is a standard. Categories Junior is a standard. This Time and Money Dominoes is upside down, but that's a Discovery Toys, I believe. Discovery Toys. It's new. We got it at the bins. That's probably about a $35 game that doesn't sell very often, but at the bins, it's going to be cheap. This Penguin Pileup is a good Ravensburger game. That again is not going to sell very, very often, but that's decent money. We got a Mall Madness down here. That's the newest version, so it's the least desirable. This is another tournament chess set. Less information on this one than the last one that I bought. So I'm putting the value at this one at about 50 to 60. I think I did 60 when I added up all the prices up. So we got that. Did the Ultimate Banking, Monopoly Empire, Disney Scene It 2nd Edition. This was a what year Game of Life is this? 91? 91 Game of Life. Clue Master Detective, 1961 Monopoly, 1972, sorry, I think. Scrabble and Espanol. This Seen It, Harry Potter Seen It, is the complete cinematic journey. I'll get to this one because that's the one you want to find. It's a square box. The complete cinematic journey. That's the one you want. These used to go for 50 to 60. You'll probably get 35 to 40 for them now, maybe 45. We've got one or two over there, I think.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, the cinematic journey. It's over there somewhere. So if it's not complete, we might be able to make it complete. I didn't do those two. So we're looking at 35 to 40 for that. That's the one you want to get.
Oh, okay.
And then we got Square up here, and then this Family Feud is just an electronic thing. There's nothing to it but just that electronic piece. So as long as it's not corroded and it turns on, then it's good to go, and that's good for about 30 bucks. We got a Tripoli Special Edition. That's always good. The second one of these we found in as many times as we've gone out, and this is the only 2 times that we found it. So these Snap Circuit Sound, we just sold one for 75. So I know I can get 75 bucks for that. And we checked it in the store. That one is complete. This Spin Master Stratego, we know we just sold one of these too for 25 bucks. Cranium Hullabaloo is a kids cranium game where you basically lay the little pads out, you hit the button, and it tells them to jump around and do crazy things to each pad. And yeah, kids like it. It was $2. This thing usually ends up being corroded, and the pads are sometimes in rough shape because kids step on them and smash them and whatever. But if that's good, that's 35 to 40 bucks. And then we got a Mad Gab. Mad Gabs sell well for $25 to $28, and then of course Pictionary. So those are all the games. Let's go and get the rest of the stuff set up. Be right back. All right, now we got the bin of stuff and a little bit extra. Pick this up at the bins. It's a Fisher Price. I don't know if that's Baby Shark, but it looks like Baby Shark. It works. I'm gonna put 25 on that thing. It's dirty, so Ashley's gonna have some work to do there. Got this Dunkin' cup from the bins. Let's do see, is this the, yeah, this is the breast cancer thing. No, this is a refill one. Let's do $13 on that. Another one of these KitchenAid hand blender things. We just shipped one today. We sold it for $15, so we know we can get 15 for that. 2 Tervis cups, one with a seahorse, and then one with a sea turtle. I'm gonna say for the set we'll do $22. And we've got this Revereware. I don't think that's a 2-quart. I think that's a 3-quart.
Oh.
With the lid. It's roached on the bottom, but we can clean that up. I'm going to say $33 on that. And this is the Jansport backpack, which is actually not in bad shape. Just needs some cleaning. We'll do 25 on that. And then this Adidas duffel bag. I just like the color on it. It's a newer bag. Also in nice shape, except for the person's name was right there, I think. I don't know. There's something there. So let's go $22 on that bag. And again, those are bin finds, so we're buying this stuff super, super cheap. So that's that. This is another bin find. This is a Fiesta plush elephant. Super, super clean. Made in America, I think. Yeah. No, China. Okay. So we're gonna go 25 on that guy. And then this is what we bought. Everything in here is what we bought from Value Village. So we got this plush Minnie Mouse. Like, this is what I would call flocked. Like, it's not just like this would be a standard plush. This would be a flocked plush, right? So, we'll go with, $22 on that. And then we got, this is another soccer, well, this is a soccer guys set. This is a Caskies. If you remember previous haul video, I showed you a baseball guys. This is soccer guys. This one has the pitch, the field. I don't know if it has the goals or all the guys or the soccer balls, but Ashley found this at the Value Village. So I'll put, if it's complete, $30 on that. And then this Walt Disney World Mickey Mouse kind of psychedelic-y looking backpack. We're going to do $28 on that. And this is another bin find, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Got this at the bins. This Snoopy plush in a parka. It's 2025. This is new. This was just last year. So
might not be selling that.
Yeah, we might not be selling it, but if we do, I'm gonna put, let's do $15 on that.
Okay.
Not that. This is the Gujitsu from our last stop. We're gonna do 35 on that one. We picked up 2 of these Case Logic CD or DVD rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holds, I guess, 12. I don't know. DVDs. We got 2 of them. I don't know if we'll sell them as a, well, it looks like they go into each other. So, yeah, they do. They slide into each other. So this is the whole thing now. So, we paid $2 a piece. We'll sell this for, say, 30 bucks. And we did pick up this little Fisher Price Sea Otter thing. This was $3. We'll get about 25 for him. We've got this Conair hair curler set with the jumbo rollers. That's about $26, 25. We got another. Oh, there's stuff in here.
Oh yeah, that's when I was.
Starbucks mug. This Starbucks mug, and even if they're plain like this one's got the stopper lid. They can do okay. I'll put 25 on that mug. And now we've got this Pampered Chef micro cooker. This is the bigger guy. This is not the rice cooker. The rice cooker has snap lid and is more bulbous looking. This is just a microwave cooker. This thing gets about 20 bucks. So we paid $2 for it. So that's pretty good. This is a pair of shoes that Ashley just liked. Pair of little booties. So we're not counting that. Verbatim DVD-Rs, Light Scribes. Paid $2 for it, and you look these up at like 25. I'm gonna put 20 on them.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Just to play it safe. And this is a Pyrex that's covered vintage charm bowl. It was a set, but we only found the one. The one bowl goes for about 40 bucks. So we paid $3 for it. So that one bowl is 40 bucks. Put it somewhere where it won't fall off the thing. This Uniden cordless phone, 2.4 gigahertz. And if you look inside, like, well, that one's been open, so maybe this is not new, because I just pulled stuff out and saw that it was in the box, in the packaging. So they put it back in the plastic. So this is not a new phone like I thought it was. So instead of getting like 75 to 80 bucks, I'm going to put this at 25. Which is still okay for $5. Old cordless phones can do okay because you know who's using cordless home phones? Old people, and old people don't like to learn new stuff. They want what they're used to. So their kids are looking on eBay because that's the only place they can find this stuff. For their parents. So these boat shoes, like I said, these are Sperry, and they are the topsider boat shoes, but they are Mako collection. You won't be able to see it on the video, but if you look inside there, it says Sperry Mako collection. I don't know if it says it. Doesn't say it on the bottom, so you have to look inside the shoe to see that. But they're better quality. They just feel like they're a better quality shoe. We're going to put 40 on these. I may end up selling them for 50. I don't know, but we're just going to put 40 just to play it safe. This is a Tervis Grogu, I think that is, Baby Yoda. $2 into, say, I don't know, 20. That sounds good. Now we've got this Tervis, like weird looking, like hippie elephant, boho elephant. We'll do 18 on that. This is the Pampered Chef trifle bowl, and there's the stand inside of it. This trifle bowl is a pretty hot item for Pampered Chef aficionados. This will go for about $45, if not a little more. That was the last time we sold it. We sold it for $45. It sells, the stand sells by itself, the lid sells by itself, the bowl sells by itself. If you have the whole set, that's top dollar. And yeah, anytime you can find it, they sell fast too. So, you know, she's very nervous about me just holding it up with one hand. And this is a Fisher Price ball. I forget what it's called, but this little guy obviously discontinued. It's from the 90s. When I looked it up, the comps are like 40, but the solds are like in the $30 range. So we'll put 30 on that. And we picked up another vintage Clairol flocked. Just sold one of these for $37.50. Not as many clips on this one, and one of the clips is broken, so we're going to put $33 on that because of the condition. And this I know is new in the box. This is a Caruso Professional Salon Pro 30 molecular hair setter. Used, these guys go for about $45, but it is new in there. Everything is sealed. And it has the box. So I'm going to put $60 on this. Even though the box is rough, you know, open box is going to command some kind of value because all the stuff is sealed. So 60 on that. So that's what we've got. We spent about $190, $192, I think. And we're going to turn that into $1,646. That's not bad. Again, in a perfect world, you know, it's that's not 1646 is not reality. It's reality eventually because we will complete these games, but it's going to take more investment to get those games completed, particularly the ones that we don't have currently, such as like Penguin Pileup, if that's out, that version of Mall Madness, if that's out, Monopoly Empire. Like there's a few games in there that we don't have currently in our piece pile, but if they're not complete, then they become part of our piece pile. So they're still a good buy for us for the next time we find that game. Then we can buy with confidence, knowing that we have pieces to then complete that one. So it's a $3 investment to ensure that the next one can be sold. And we're selling them at between $9 and $12 profit. So that's enough profit to recoup that current buy and the previous buy for the pieces that we bought. So, and then the third game is when we're really, starting to snowball. So that's all we got, guys. It's a long video. All of our videos are long. So if you like the long stuff, this is where you got to be. So like, comment, subscribe, all that happy horse shit. We will catch you next time.